Hello guys, what is going on? It is Saturday. It's nice outside. I have actually been working around the house. That's why I have a tank top on. It's warmer outside for sure, but if I were to go outside, I definitely would put on a t-shirt to at least try to cover my arms. But I've been going around the house. Today, being May 5th, if my grandma was still alive, she would have been 100 today. So, happy heavenly birthday to my grandma. I miss her a lot. If you can see that signature, that's actually my last name in my grandma's signature. So I always have her close to me. And, I'm going to work in my yard, kind of like in her honor, just because she loved working in her yard and it's a nice day outside. So but I also filmed today, which is great. My unplugged for March and April finally came, so I filmed the March one. I'm kind of starting to do a little bit of edits, and I've also been reading this. I am 150 pages in, so we're a little under halfway, but I think this is cute so far. I really like it. I love the concept of it, and I love just this woman who is, running this podcast with her best friend, and now, she feels like her best friend ruined the podcast because she's getting married, and now there's this banter between these two characters, so Margot and Declan, I think. Declan. That's right. I just don't know how to really pronounce his name. So there's some interesting banter going on between the two. But soon there's going to be. It's enemies to lovers, which is great if you love enemies to lovers. And I'm sure there might be some smexy times. I don't know. I have no idea. I haven't got to that part in the book. But they're definitely in flirting stage, which is really cute. Really cute. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing today. Oh, tomorrow, little man is going to be racing. First race of the season. I'm so excited. I've talked about this before. He is racing 2 different race cars. At least I think I talked about it before. He's going to be racing 2 different race cars this season. One, obviously the one he raced last year, but then this one is going to be what they call an open wheel. It's a totally different looking car. It kind of moves differently, so I'm really excited to just see him hop between the 2 cars and, I don't know, maybe get some wins this year. He had 1 win last year, but, now that he's a little bit older and he's had the 1 year under his belt, I think he'll do great. Well, hello everyone. I'm gonna adjust you. Hopefully you can see me. So it's been a little while. I've not been very good at vlogging at all. But my reading has been very well. I have finished a couple of books. I don't remember where I left off. Hold on, let me go grab my reading journal. Okay, got my reading journal here. Go back to... Alright, so I think where I left off was... I think I've last updated you guys when I read the London Seance Society, possibly, or The Maidens. I'm not sure. So I'm going to go from The Maidens, which would have been book 10 that I read. I gave it a 2.5 stars. I think for me that was very like, I don't know. It didn't have a lot to do with the Maidens as a whole. Like the Maidens, I don't know, when you have the title of the Maidens, like, and that should be kind of interwoven more in the premise, I guess, of the book, and it really wasn't. So it's kind of disappointed about that. So got 2.5 stars. Then I decided I was going to start kind of a newer cozy mystery series. Not really too new, but I've had it on my Kindle for quite a while, and that's Cappuccinos, Cupcakes, and a Corpse by Harper Lynn. It was a cute cozy mystery series, and I want to continue on with it. I gave it a 3 stars. I typically do that for cozy mysteries because they're fun, but they're nothing like shockingly out of the book, really. So I gave that 3 stars. Then I started reading My Dark Romeo. It was free on Kindle Unlimited. And I tend to read on my Kindle when I'm, so on the bus, there's a trip that I do 4 days a week, and it goes like 40 minutes outside of the district. So when I'm on a bus with no kid, you know, and it's just me, the bus driver, I read on my Kindle, and I get a lot of reading done. So that's been great for my reading. However, next week is the last week that I'm going to be doing this, and yeah, we're just gonna have to find time to read, I guess. So I read My Dark Romeo by Parker S. Huntington and L.J. Shen. I gave it a 3 stars. It was okay. It was a kind of a cheesy romance, which, you know, sometimes you read a romance and you have your brooding guy and, you know, I don't know. I do like that the girl, the female main character, she was a Spitfire, and I kind of liked that because that's how I am. I'm a Spitfire. So it got 3 stars. And then yesterday, I finally finished 7 Rules for Breaking Hearts by Kristen J. Miller. I did win that from Goodreads, which was exciting. It was kind of my first ARC I've ever won, and I liked that a lot. I gave it 4 stars, and I really could see that being turned into a movie. Like, it was very rom-com, enemies to lovers. If you like enemies to lovers, it was a really great one. And yeah, so that brings me to today and my reading. So I'm kind of reading 2 books. Like I said, I go on the bus and I read off of my Kindle. So I tend to have a book off of my Kindle. And that is, I don't think I've written that down quite yet. Let's see, where are we? April, May. No, I haven't written that down quite yet, but it's called The Fine Print. I will put a picture right here. It is part of I think it's called like a Dreamland Billionaire series. It's a romance series, and I've only gotten like 50 pages in so far, so we're not too deep into it. We haven't even hit any smexy times yet. But basically, I think it follows these three brothers whose grandfather just passed away. His grandfather was the founder of Dreamland, which is, it's like Disney because it takes place in Florida and it's exactly like Disney. And the grandfather has passed away, but the grandfather has left these three brothers notes, and they have to kind of complete these tasks for them to get their share of Dreamland. So that's kind of the premise of that. Again, it's going to be like my Dark Romeo, where it's kind of like, kind of cheesy. You got your brooding billionaire, you know. And then this morning, I started, because I've been wanting to read this book. It's been in my basket. It's a book out of the basket. But it's one that I think the last time when I talked about wanting to read this, when I did my TBR basket, it was hard for me to explain and it was kind of weird, but people love it. So I wanted to see what the hype was about, and the cover is beautiful. These new special editions they have from, and that is Ice Planet Barbarian by Ruby Dixon. It's a romance, but with aliens. So this will be quite interesting. I got to page 36. I was like, okay, I woke up this morning and I decided I'm going to read a chapter of this book and then start filming and updating you guys. Well, the first chapter is 36 pages and it's pretty good so far. Like, we follow Georgie, and Georgie is abducted by aliens, and her and several other females are kind of captured. And so the aliens that have captured her, they're having problems, and they decide to crash land the cargo, which is the women, onto this planet. So now I've gotten to the point in the book where Georgie has been kind of selected as the leader, and she has to go out and see if there's life form or something where they can eat, where they can survive. And yeah, that's where I left off, and this is going to be quite an interesting book, I think. Part of me is like, alien romance, how is that gonna work? But there's 21 books in this series, so someone must have really liked it, and I guess we'll find out together, I suppose. So I need to get some editing done today. I haven't uploaded in like 12 days because it's been crazy. I'm nearing the end of my training. My road test got scheduled, which will be June 13th, and it's the day before my birthday, so this will be a great birthday present if I can pass. And I mean, I know I can pass. I feel very confident in everything. There's just a couple things I gotta polish. My wording, when you explain things to the examiner, I just gotta polish it up a little bit, but it's fine. I've been working on my cone courses, so things called straight backs, your offsets, and your parallel parking. Yes, we have to learn to parallel park the bus, which is not as daunting as I thought it was in the beginning. It seems very easy. It's fine. But yeah, I have it scheduled, and it's just crazy to me. Like, I feel like I just got hired for this job not too long ago. I mean, it was like the end of February I started working at the bus garage. So yeah, but that's an update. I'm going to start working on editing. I have to get my hair done today, so I only have like 2.5 hours before I need to start getting ready, and maybe I'll read some more. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a good day. It's raining here. It's very gloomy, and it's perfect. Tula is crying because she acts like we don't feed her. But we do, I promise.
I was lost in a city dream, and I was at home again beside the stream. Then you walked past me, and you saw me and smiled. I will never forget the first time when I saw you. I thought I lost my mind. Blue and faded was blown away and left behind. I hope you'll always be around, even if I fail. You are like a summer breeze that I must inhale. Is it possible for us to feel this way forever? Loving you has never felt more right. Woke up lonely, and for you there is
Okay, I have to leave really soon to my hair appointment. I'm going like this. She's one of my good friends. She doesn't mind, but I thought I'd share it because a lot of people are like, you always look so young. I don't understand. And I always joke, it's the face cream I use. Like, that's why I look so youthful and young. But oddly enough, I just thought I'd randomly share this. I am no beauty YouTuber, obviously, but I just get my stuff at Trader Joe's. This is, I know it's reading backwards, but this is just the Trader Joe's Enriched Moisturizing Face Lotion. It's got SPF 15 in it. It's fragrance-free, light, non-greasy. It's got UVA, UVB protection. So I use that, and then, before I put that on, I put this stuff on. This is just the Thayer's facial toner. It's a witch hazel. Why is it leaking? I don't know, but that is what I use. So I use these two things, and sometimes a face cream, and for just cleansing, I use this. I get this from Function of Beauty. This is just a face wash I get through them. So I use these things. Sometimes I use an eye cream if I remember. I kind of switch eye creams. But sometimes you hear eye creams aren't important, or sometimes they are. I don't know. Let's just pull it out. Here we go. This is probably really old, and but this is was it Youth to the People Hydrating and Firm Eye Cream? It's okay, I guess. I mean, I'm almost done with it. But yeah, they just, I always hear when you turn 30, you're supposed to use eye cream. So I bought eye cream. So I already put this stuff on. I clearly have already washed my face. So I'm just gonna kind of step back here a little bit, I guess. And I only use like a little bit, and okay, and that is it. That is all I do. That's it. That's my morning, every morning. And yeah, now I'm going to go get my hair done. Make me look even more youthful. So hello, good morning. It's a Sunday morning. I decided this morning I was gonna have an iced latte. I put caramel flavor in there. And it is perfect. So, little reading update. I am 88 pages into Ice Planet Barbarians, and it's weird. The cheese is there, the cheesiness, but there's also like a survival situation going on, and yeah, it's a lot. They packed a lot into almost 90 pages, so I mean, it's alright. It's not the greatest work of literature I've ever read, but it's not so bad that I won't continue. As of right now, I'm thinking, if it continues down this path, it'll be like a 3-star. So, yeah, I don't mind it. I read a bunch of it this morning, and now I'm going to work on some more editing. I might read one more chapter just to, let's see, how many... Yeah, it's a small chapter, so maybe I'll read another chapter just while the house is quiet, because Donna's working on my breaks right now, and then I'll continue editing. I still have to do close-ups of an unplugged box I haven't done yet, and what else? Later, going over to Don's parents' house for a picnic. I made those cookies. I made a corn dip. And yeah, that's the update for Sunday. Oh, I gotta work in my planner at some point too. I need to do my planner. Maybe I'll take that out so it reminds me I need to do my planner. I have a lot to do.
My thoughts are too big. Can I get some comfort, please? I guess I should have been honest. It breaks in my heart. It's weighing me down, baby. I'm like a river that's overflowed. The sooner you know it, the less do we hurt. Let me speak the truth. Face it, you think it's too late, but I can see past the rain. Won't you lay it on me? Turn the page and burn it. Let's make up a big bonfire on the beach with the stars as our lighters. Throw our problems in the flame. Throw our problems in the flame. We fell down to the bottom, so bottom up please. We're gonna get over this. I see the smoke in the mirrors. I'm holding the key. One step away from salvation. You're like the ocean, setting me free. Out in the open, I'm picking up speed. No bad thoughts penetrate. Hold me like this is the first time. Our destiny calls, not leaving this incomplete. Won't you lay it on me? Turn the page and burn it. Let's make up a big bonfire on the beach with the stars as our lighters, and throw our problems in the flame. Throw our problems in the flame, and throw our
morning. I have a nail appointment at 8:30. They were able to fit me in like first thing in the morning, which is great. Because these babies are, they need some help, especially my thumb. Look at that. The polish is like gone. But, so I just wanted to give you guys an update on my reading. Of course, I am reading the Barbarians, the something Barbarians. You know what I'm talking about. It's it's weird. I'm not gonna lie. It's very weird, and it's like a train wreck. You can't help but keep watching. Just, I don't know. The story is kind of simple, and the way the characters talk is just, I don't know. Do I make any sense? I have no idea. But yeah, it's very interesting. It's quite interesting. I will talk about it more when I get home, because I gotta go in. Okay, so I am home. I've got my nails done. I did this. So this is what this hand looks like. And then this is what this hand looks like. It's kind of a cool color. But yeah, I'm happy. They're simple. So as I was saying before, here's the book. I was reading Ice Planet Barbarians. I am on page 166. And yeah, like I said, it's weird because it's smutty, but you're dealing with an alien at the same time. I don't know. The events of this book, it's kind of weird, but it's like a train wreck. You can't stop looking at. And I have the second book, so when I finish it, my curiosity gets the best of me. Like I said, it's not the greatest, like, literary work of art, but it's just like a train wreck you can't look away from. So, yeah, I mean, the editions are beautiful. So this is, let me show you the other one. I only have the two. So this is the first one, Ice Planet Barbarians, and then this is the second one, is Barbarian Alien. And they're beautiful covers. I like them better than the original covers. The original covers are they're very cringy. So, yeah. Alright, I have the house to myself, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to film the Nightworms. Hopefully have it up before May ends, because that is the May Nightworms. I even made myself coffee in this beautiful new cup that I got from Unplugged. If you haven't seen that video, it is the April Unplugged. I think this theme was star-crossed, possibly. But yeah, so I'm gonna kind of get myself ready to film and get to moseying, because tonight I am hanging out with Don's family and we're going to the Amherst game, because the Amherst are in the Calder Cup finals, which is great for Rochester. And yeah, let's do this. Hello guys, what is up? Excuse the noise of my fan up here. It is really hot and I just was outside working, so much so, look at, I have a we're clearing things out of the yard scratch to prove it. I also have like this welt right here. I'm wearing shorts, which I never do. Hello. But yeah, it's actually 4:30 in the evening, and we've been, like I said, we've been doing a lot, but I just wanted to update you guys really quickly on Ice Planet Barbarians by Ruby Dixon. I am past the actual story itself. Now we're into like, let's see, there's like a bonus epilogue, and I think there's one more back here. Yeah, there's like a Ice Planet honeymoon for Vectel and Georgie. And Is that it? I think that's it. So the actual main story itself, I am finished reading, and here's the thing. Hear me out. This is going to sound very confusing. I feel like I want to give it a 2.5 stars. However, I also feel like I want to continue on with the story. It's like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure I said this before. It's a train wreck that you just can't look away from. That's how I feel about it. It is not the best writing, like, literature piece ever. A lot of things in here are very cringy. Just, you know, you're having abductions and then this new alien species, especially with Georgie and Vechtel's story. It goes into her not giving consent, and a big trigger warning for no consent whatsoever. And I feel like, and this might be a spoiler, I'm going to put a spoiler right here. I will put a timestamp of when I'm going to stop talking about the spoiler. But when they get abducted, originally, there's like these little green men. They talk about these little green men. And for like maybe a page and a half, there is this moment when the green guys come back, but I don't know, I guess they notice that the women are not there, and, you know, they leave. That could have been such an epic scene of maybe the women and the like blue aliens. I don't even remember what they're called. Something. I don't know. Anyways, I'm taking too long. The blue people. Shoot, what was I even talking about? Oh, yeah. There could have been an epic scene where these blue people and the women would fight off the green people. But instead, they chose to make this big scene, which, again, wasn't very big. They chose to make that scene of the blue people fighting this creature to get this other thing that's inside the creature that will help save the women. So, 2 big missed opportunities, in my opinion. You could have had 2 really great scenes of action. Instead, we got a page and a half, and then a page with the green people. So, that, I feel like, is what's giving it a 2.5, but at the same time, I'm very... I don't know, maybe I'm gonna read... I have the second book, so I'm gonna read the second book. Maybe it will make it better. I don't know, the jury's out. So I'm just very close. 224 pages in. There's not much left. It's just kind of epilogues and extra bonus stuff, I think, which comes with this book. And, yeah, so that's my update. I'm going to go back outside and hopefully work on the yard. I think we're going to have a big fire tonight. We have a lot of things that need to be burned. A lot of tree limbs and stuff, and here where I live, you can burn those things. So I think that's what we're going to do today. But, yeah, I'm gonna read some more. Here we go. Hello. Hi. It is a Monday, and I've been productive. You hear my vacuum cleaner in the background. There he is. There he is. But I have been productive. My front door, which I have hated for years, used to be this ugly green color, and we took it off today. We took it off because, and I'm about to show you, we painted it. We painted it. Don's music is going outside. I'm gonna have to mute this part, but I'm gonna show you because it's outside. We just painted. We went to Walmart today and bought paint. Oh boy. Oops. All right, here is the door. It used to be a forest green color, which I hated, and now it's black. We did it on a windy day, and so there was these little things everywhere, just creating a problem. It was probably not the best day to paint, but I love it so much. It looks really great. Our house is white, so it's a really great accent to the house, and soon we're going to do the shutters this color as well, and I'm very proud of it and so happy that green is gone, obviously. Oh, hello. Glorious. I almost said Sunday. For me, it's not Sunday. It's Saturday. Oh my god, today has been quite interesting. We were supposed to go racing. My brother really wanted to race a sprint car this afternoon or this evening, and we go to look at the website, and they're not running the 305 sprints at our home track tonight. Go figure. He busted his butt to get this race car ready for today, and they're not racing, but that's okay. I said to him, you know what? Take this as an opportunity to hopefully, I don't know, have another week to go through the race car and make sure everything is 100%. And so I'm home. And Don went to Brockport. He's going to get some things. I'm sitting here editing a video because it's been a week since I uploaded. And I'm kind of reading in between. So I am kind of reading between two books. I tend to read between two books. I think I've talked about this. I have the Kindle Unlimited on my phone, and sometimes if I'm on a bus that takes a long way, I used to do a run that went out to Fairport. It's 35 minutes to get to Fairport. So when we were going to the school to pick up our student, I would read. I got a lot of reading done. So right now on my Kindle, I'm reading the fine print, which I will leave right here. It is a romance that takes place in a kind of like a Disneyland-esque or Disney World-esque place. This guy is a billionaire amusement park owner, and he's kind of falling, but he won't admit, he's kind of falling for this animator, I guess is what you call her. And so far I'm 170 pages in, and it's just slow burn. Kiss already, will you? So I got that on Kindle Unlimited. I think I paid $6 for Kindle Unlimited. So if you have Amazon, you have a Kindle, get Kindle Unlimited because there is a ton of books you can get free through Kindle Unlimited. So if you read a lot of books, paying the $6 or whatever it is, I will look it up. I'll try to figure out how much I pay for it, but considering hardbacks and paperbacks are anywhere between $15 to $30, $4.99 a month is not a bad deal. And then the other book I'm reading is The Salt Grows Heavy by Cassandra Khaw. Yes, I know it's backwards. It's a short book. I just got this in the Nightworms, which is the Nightworms that I am currently editing. I feel like this is a Little Mermaid retelling. I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. But it's interesting. I'm going to sound dumb. I don't mean to sound dumb, but you ever start reading a book and you think to yourself, it's very confusing, I don't understand what's going on, and then you'll go to Goodreads and it's like 5 stars, 4 stars, and you're like, am I an idiot? Do I not understand what's going on? That's how I'm currently feeling about this book. I'm only 35 pages in, and I feel like an idiot. I don't know. Is it too smart for me? No clue. So, I'm going to finish editing. I've been kind of doing random tasks around the house because I need to edit, but I don't really have the drive to go edit. When Don gets home, I think we're going to try and spray paint our shutters. We haven't had shutters on our house in 3, maybe 4 years. Don took them down at one point, and now I'm going to paint them black, like I painted the door black. So, that's what's going on. And more reading, because, who doesn't like a little bit of, what's the word I'm looking for? I was going to say sarcasm. That's not it. What's the word I want? Distractions? Not distractions. I don't know. You know what I mean. As soon as I turned the camera off, I just realized procrastination. Who doesn't like a little bit of procrastination? That's the word. There it is. That's the word.